Welcome to this race. This is going to be really a tough one. My original sound was very soft, so I have to re-record over it, and I cannot take it out, otherwise I take out all the other sounds as well of the bicycles and what the people say. So this is going to be Allan and, and Braam. And this is because it's such a short race, you all know this is going to be way above FTP. We are 10 seconds from the start. So let's just watch the start. As usual, we see 500s and then 400s, and then everybody is sort of, I can't sustain it. We're with Allan at the moment. Now, as you can see, his heart rate is 157, 158, 159, 160. So this is a rapid incline of the heart rate because he's doing 400 watts. The reason why he's doing this is just to hang with the group, so you know everybody is sort of doing this kind of watts. You have to sort of gamble between what you can do and what you think you can sustain, but because you don't want to lose the group. But sometimes it is better to drop a group that is a little bit too fast for you and then get into a group that you are more comfortable with, and then you'll be faster in the end. But you don't know, you have to know yourself very well to be able to do this. Now, Allan's heart rate is now already 171. That is close to maximum. Or not close to maximum, so it's 172. I think he's still got like 6 left. So it's very high. They're still doing 400, 428, 457. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's some serious watts. Now let's quickly have a look here. We're still with Allan, and 174, there's not much left. He's still doing a very nice cadence, 100. Now this hill is 6 kilometers about, quite a long hill. Now we were with Braam, and as you can see, he's the guy, he is the problem in the front. He is the guy doing the pace, so that making everybody else suffer. He's definitely dragging this group. His heart rate is 182, and he's still doing 400 watts, constantly 400 watts. I saw a couple of higher than 400, 428. Seriously. And that, for a guy that started with excuses like I've got stiff legs, nah. 470, look at this, 520, 590, and this is just before the crest. You have to make sure you are in the front group. Allan is really pushing it, Braam is really pushing it. 182, 183 heart rate. I saw there a couple of 152s. Now when you get these flags on the left hand side, then you are cresting. Then you just make sure that you are together with everybody. Now I saw in the background there, I saw Allan still hanging in there as well. But this is seriously hard. The degree is still 5 degree incline. It's tough as hell. Now you're really starting to feel this in the end here. Now it's 4 degrees, 5 degrees, 6 degrees, that little kick on the end, 5 degrees, 3 degrees, 2 degrees. We're over the top. Now it's quite a nice downhill. Now his heart rate is now 184. You'll see how quickly it will come down as he gave a little kick there, I don't know why. Because it's a flat section and then it goes into the downhill. Alright, now here's your time to rest. Now Allan is max heart rate, 178. So he must recover. Now going that deep that early. It's actually what you should do in this race, but yo, you're gonna pay for that. That hurts. That seriously hurts. But that Tron bike is fast on a downhill, so it will definitely be to his advantage. If he super tucks like that, on this uphill you have to kick to get over. He kicked at the right moment. You'll see he's carving through the field here because he's moving all the way from the back to the front. But now he tapped off. You must not tap off. Just reduce it to about 200. Otherwise the people will just all come past you again quickly, and then you have to work again to catch back on again. So that's what's happening now. He's falling back through the crowd, through the whole group. And when you're almost on the back, you have to do close to 400 again to stay with him. So it's actually a little bit counterproductive, that one. Alright, let's just have a look. His heart rate came down a little bit, but not much. Came down four about. And then he had to work hard again here to hang on the group to not get dropped off the back. And that makes the heart rate go up, 176. Only 2 left. Maintain it now. If he can maintain close to 260 and still hang on, then you can recover. Sounds quite bad, eh? You recover at 260 watts. But that's how it works. You can see from Allan there on the left hand side, he's no longer on the front, because I think he's also feeling it. He's got a preserve some energy. Alright, we with Braam. Can't see him, he's got camo on. There he is on the Dayglow yellow. I think it's the Trek. And his heart rate is still 180. 181. I can't think that his heart rate should not be able to exceed, I think, 190. Alright, so 181. Still doing a 450 watts, and he's not even on the front. Then you must know, oh, actually he is on the front, just almost. He is in the wind. Now this little downhill here is again a nice place to super tuck. You're going down into the S's at the bottom. The second S, as you come out of it, you must get on the power for the little uphill to kick. But down here you can super tuck and you can rest a bit, get that heart rate down from 180. And let's just see what I do. It's now time to super tuck. They did it. Super tuck. I can see Allan was also super tucking. Okay, and now get on those pedals. Now that's nice. 500, 680, 660. Now you get over this hill in an instant. He did it very well. Textbook stuff. Everybody can learn from that. And I think Allan is right on the back there, yes. I would like to go see his heart rate now. Because he did ride quite clever this last bit, because he was conserving his energy. And Braam was actually mostly in front, so he's actually pushing the pace. And then for that you burn extra energy, because you're on the front in the wind. Now at least his second wheel. That's quite important. Alright, let's have a look here. 184, 185. This is very high heart rate, but he's pushing some serious watts. Allan is actually falling off the back a bit. He's got to make a plan now. There's that decision. Are you going to burn matches to try and attach? But you have to go. He's got to dig deep. You've got to go 400 plus. He's not going to close this gap. The moment this gap is too wide. There's no way you're going to close it, because the guys in the front, they're doing 400 watts. which is the like up to 5 watts per kilo. You are currently doing less than that, so it's not possible to catch. And they've got the advantage of slipstreams and everything like that, so it's not possible. So what you got to do is you've got to tap off like Allan did now. The thing is, behind Allan there is nobody. They are quite far behind because this first group was very, very, very fast. So now you have to sort of keep it around 200, just a reasonable pace. The group behind will catch you, there's no doubt about it. And you just wait for them. Get your heart rate down, get your powers up, get your legs strong, and just wait. Because you'll be much faster in that group than what you are solo. So there's no point of trying on your own. So all he's got to do is basically maintain a decent. He's going too high already here. Okay, we are with Braam. This is the downhill to go across the river. You got to be ready for the up, and then you kick it over. Okay, super duck, super duck, super duck, and kick it. And now this one is quite a little long uphill, so you gotta use your momentum as you came around the corner, then get to a decent wattage that you can maintain. He is doing 440, 420, 370, 429, 480. It's crazy, this wattage. This is crazy. It's a lot. Yeah, 500, eh? This is serious. 184 heart rate, 185 heart rate, because you're gonna pay for that watts. 186. Now your body is screaming, and you need oxygen. There's no oxygen. 186. Man, how long can you sustain this? This is serious. This must be hurting, man. 187. 187 should be like 2 away from his max. 88. 89. Wow, 189 heart rate. Are we gonna see a 190? We do. We just briefly saw a 190. That must be max, eh? Now right now he knows what stiff legs feels like. Well, actually it's more like floppy legs. Alright. 522. He immediately responded as the people went past. He's got that winning instinct, eh? They're not gonna go past. I won't let them go past. And there he is already passing the one guy that passed him. And 190 heart rate. So he's basically keeping his heart rate at max. He's doing 490 type of 480. Now he's actually reducing the watts a little bit. There's about 2, 4, 5, 6 guys in front. There's actually one guy off the front, eh? Wow. Some of these people, they're not human. Any case, let's see. He's cresting now. This is a decent downhill. You just kick a bit and then you can super tuck. Okay, so let's now see. If you go across here, 4 degrees. Now it's going to go to 5. Just after this. There where the flag is. Come, come, come. 5. Now you can super tuck. Now let's see who super tucks. There he goes. This guy is doing everything. Now not only do we have to compete with Braam's legs, but now he's even riding intelligent as well. That's terrible. So how are you going to beat that? Now he had to make a decision. And you see, he tried to close that gap. Now what I say, it's very hard to close that gap. So he's super tucking again, letting the people behind him do a bit of the work. Very, very, very good. Now he's pushing 680 watts, so he probably got out of his seat. And he is pushing it. Now he's going to close this gap, no problem. And now he's going to have a lot of momentum for this hill because he's actually closing that. So just keep going, 600. This is quite a, it's not long, but maybe a 1 kilometer incline. And he had nice momentum. So now he's hurting everybody else. Everybody else had to kick super hard to actually stick with him or close this gap. And they're going to pay for that. So that's very nice. But now you have to find somewhere where you can maintain. Now, as you can see, his heart rate is 188. We saw his heart rate was max, I think, 190. After 190, he starts to fade because there's not enough oxygen in the blood for the muscles, for those stiff legs that he's got. Unbelievable. Any case, let's have a look. You just maintain a good wattage here. See the guys, he was panicking a bit that the guys were gonna pulling a distance, so he closed the gap down. Now Allan has got 4 teamies here. That's very nice. So he's got a group of 4, and they're going along smashingly. They're almost on the end as well. They still got like 3.9 kilometers left. This is that little kick. Just kick the initial kick, otherwise your speed comes down too fast. As you can see, he's doing 350, 370. That's nice. Heart rate 174, still 4 left. Just maintain. I would like to hear Allan's comments after this race, because this was one tough event. The kind of pace in the beginning, it was not sustainable. It was unbelievable. In any case, now he's got a nice little group here. They are working quite nicely. Allan is paying for that efforts in the beginning, because as you can see, he's like still near max heart rate and a lot lower on the wattage. Braam doesn't seem to be human. He's still keeping it up. 400, 500, going on like this. They're cresting this hill now. Now you're going down. He's trying a super tuck. And then he basically slow down a little bit too fast, but again super tuck there. Alright, now you have to kick little hill. Oh no, wait, I got it wrong. It's the big downhill. It's that little flat before the downhill. And this is the kick, just to go over that, and then it's a nice steady drag up here. 3 degrees, 4 degrees, 5 degrees, 6 degrees, 7 degrees max, and cresting. Alright, so now you have to make serious plans here for the end, because you like not 1.5 kilometers from the end. You keep your power up nice and handy if you've got one, and the road is gonna go, you'll see here, this is just a nice steady drag. 1 degree, 0 degrees, 1 degree. It's not that much, but now everybody's gunning it here, so you'll see everybody's heart rates will be close to max. He's got 186 here, so he's still got like 4 left, 3 left. This, we're gonna go left here, little straight, then this right is key to this race, to winning. If you've got a group, if you've got a power up like a feather or something that helps with this heel, you use it against this little heel. I think this is a 10 degree heel, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 degrees. And you can see he was pushing 506 at 187. And here my internet dropped, so everybody disappeared. And now I'm back to the little guy. Now the internet came back on. I quickly select, I couldn't select Braam anymore because his race was finished. Unfortunately, we missed his sprint. Couldn't see what happened. But we are with Allan, so we get a second chance at the end. Now Allan is now basically where Braam was. This is that little drag up, and his group is taking a little bit more calmer, but you can see Allan's heart rate 177. That is almost max. He's trying to recover, trying to get some, sitting in the back of the group, trying to get some legs back. We're going to go around the left. This is a little downhill. We're going to get into in this right hand turn. Then you have to be ready. He's right on the end. It's like 500 meters or so left to the end. Now you use your power up here. If you got one that helps you, that assists you with the hill. Otherwise, just don't lose contact. Just stay with everybody because you're gonna have to sprint soon. Now Allan has got it. His heart rate is basically max. He's quite cooked. Don't let that gap. Don't close that gap. You must close that gap. But there's nothing. The legs doesn't want to do it. Close that gap. Go, Allan. You can do it. You are stronger than what you think you are. Go, go, go. Now his heart rate is 180. I've never seen his heart rate 180. That's max. And he's doing it. He's doing it. He's closing. One down. That guy folded. This guy, there's nothing left. Now come, let's see if Allan can do the sprint. When you see the banner in the front there, come on, come, pick it up. He's 541. Yeah, he wanted to, but the legs doesn't want to anymore. But they actually passed another guy just before the line. Well done, well done. Excellent race. Both of you, that was very entertaining to watch.